Hi, this is Rabbi Chaim Coffman. I just want to introduce myself a little bit. I give classes online to people who want to convert to Judaism and people who want to not convert to Judaism. They want to actually stay as a Noahide, the conversion class I've been giving over the last 10 years. And I do them online. They are done through WebEx. So people can either call in or people can they can get into the classes through the computer. Noahide classes I've been given recently over the last 6 months or so, and basically working through the Torah and going through different things, different verses in the Torah to see what a Noahide has an obligation to do. If they don't want to convert. So these classes meet once a week. They're basically for an hour, and people can have contact with me as much as they need during the week. They can text me. We can set up time to speak as well. Back to the conversion classes. The conversion class I didn't go into detail, but the conversion classes meet 3 times a week. They meet twice on Sunday, once on Thursday night. There's an optional class on Sunday, sort of my catch-all class. It's about the Torah portion of the week. We're really going verse by verse. We started with the book of Genesis about 3.5 years ago, and we're now holding by the book of Exodus. We're holding actually in chapter 28 or so. We go through any number of verses during that time. I'll let people ask questions. In between, I don't send out an outline like I do for my other classes because I never know what may come up or may not come up. So I go through that, through the verses and go through the commentaries and try and bring practical examples on a regular basis. And we've covered any number of topics, let's say euthanasia, abortion, marriage, divorce, sacrificing your life for someone else or trying to save someone if their life is in danger. So basically, in that class, I don't really care how much ground that we cover. I do hope to cover like a certain amount of ground, but again, that's more of an open type of class. And that's an optional class. Not everyone's obligated to certainly come. I think it's important to come. It goes through Jewish history and goes through, the mitzvos when they come up and how to keep them, etc. The other classes are much more formal. The classes meet, the other classes come with an outline. I'll send an outline before the class, and then you can go over the outline, and then I give the class. So in those classes, basically, I'll take questions every 10-15 minutes just to make, see if people understand the material. If there are no questions, I continue. At the end, if there are any questions on topic, I'll take them. If there are no questions on topic, there are questions off topic. Let's say, any question having to do with anything, I'll take them. And if there are no questions, then and then I end the class. So each class, except for the optional class, is anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour and a half. Now, it could go longer if people have more questions. It could be shorter, right? But the average is about 45 minutes. And the longest, it could go for an hour and a half. It could go longer, depending either how much time there is or how wide awake I am or whatever. The other class meets on Thursday, and we cover the entire gamut of what a Jew needs to convert. This is for an Orthodox conversion. So we cover the laws of blessings, the laws of kashrus, the laws of Shabbos, all the holidays. I stop wherever I am, and we cover, the holidays as well. And we cover the 13 principles of faith and prayer. The only thing I don't teach is Hebrew, and that, you have to find a different way to learn, but I basically cover everything else. And the importance of this program essentially is that it's a mentorship program. Why is it why do I call it a mentorship program? Because anyone who's coming is, they're going to get the knowledge that they need. They'll get the book knowledge, but I help them with all kinds of things as well. I help them get into a community, speak to rabbis there, and I guide them if people have questions. They'll come to me, and hopefully I'll be able to, guide them. I have experience in this over the last 25 years. Just a little bit of background. I didn't grow up as an Orthodox Jew, and I grew up in a hick town outside of Boston, which is Braintree, Massachusetts. And I also have a degree. I have a degree in history from Columbia University. So basically this program can it can take anywhere from a year to a year and a half to go through all the classes. And then once the person moves into the community, and I set them up with a rabbinical court in the community, so that will certainly help them and go through the process as well. So people can contact me online, and contact me on Facebook, via Skype. I'm pretty much on a good part of the day. So, anyone has any questions, they can send it to me, they can email me, etc. So that's the program for conversion. And for Noahides, it's once a week. It's for an hour, basically for an hour. And if anyone has questions, then I can, certainly deal with them, even if it goes over an hour. But it's also not your normal type of thing. As we go through, the Torah itself, essentially, I'll take questions during the week. It's more like a mentorship program also. So I've gotten a number of questions. Many ask, well, how long is this going to take? Right? So, that's a good question. It's certainly going to be at least a year. It could go beyond. It could go beyond the year, but it's something I think is worthwhile for people who don't want to convert and they want guidance, right? And just like the conversion program, there aren't many people that are able to give the guidance and to give wisdom about everyday life. Whether you want to be a Jew or don't want to be a Jew. So that's information pretty much about the Noahide program, about my conversion program. Anyone interested can take a look at my Facebook fan page at Beyond Orthodox Conversion to Judaism, or Beyond Noahides. I have a blog as well, rabbichaimcoffman.blogspot.com, RabbiChaimCoffman. Why do I spell Coffman that way? Because that's the way my father spelled it. .blogspot, BLOGSPOT.com. I've also made a number of videos on the Torah portion of the week. You can take a look at my YouTube channel at Rabbi Chaim Coffman, RabbiChaimCoffman. You go on to YouTube, do a search for my name, and you'll see all these videos starting from the book of Genesis that are there. I've also made some special videos on how to deal with the political situation here, and by the holidays, I speak as well. And also, anyone interested, I did some interviews and some videos on Tanakh Talk. If you go to YouTube and do a search on YouTube for Tanakh Talk, TENAKTALK, I've done a number of videos there on the Torah portion of the week. I did a video on Hanukkah, and I did a video on conversion and Noahide. If you go to the conversion video, it stops after about an hour and 35 minutes. I blew up their system because I am a little bit wild. And I blew up their system basically, but they saved it, so it's about an hour and 35 minutes. Also, anyone wants to contact me as well, they can send me an email to rabbichaimcoffman @gmail.com. RabbiChaimCoffman @gmail.com. I do whatever I can to help people in the process, to guide them. Anyone that has any questions, I gave you all the information, and you can certainly contact me. You can certainly contact me anytime. I certainly look forward to working with everyone.